All right, so we're trying to solve a problem which appeared in JEE Main 2022, and we are supposed to find the coefficient of t raised to the power 4 in the expansion of this. So here, when you look at this question, you've got two parts to it. One is this 1 minus t raised to the power 6 whole raised to the power 3, and then you've got something like 1 minus t raised to the power 3. Now, if you try thinking that can I divide this by 1 minus t and do this, so that may lead you to a different route. So you still try it. So there is one thought that I'll divide 1 minus t raised to the power 6 by 1 minus t. When you divide it, what you will get is 1 plus t square plus t cube plus t raised to the power 4 plus t raised to the power 5 and then whole raised to the power 6 or rather whole raised to the power 3. So we are dividing this by this. Now you got to do the expansion of it. You only know the binomial. Now there are too many terms. So you could do it, but this might become a little longer and you should try avoiding that. So what is the other approach to do this? So other approach to do this is to write 1 minus t raised to the power 6 and then whole raised to the power 3, right? So whole thing will be raised to the power 3, right? So whole thing is raised to the power 3. And then you've got something in the denominator as 1 minus t raised to the power 3. So let's try sending it up and then make it say 1 minus t raised to the power minus 3. No, I know the expansion of this, but I don't know this. As in, like, we do know, as in, like, if you know the expansion of binomial, when the power of this is actually either a negative number or fraction. So we need to know this. So what is the expansion of it? So in general, like when you've got 1 plus, say, 1 plus x raised to the power n, then the expansion of this when n is a fraction or negative number is, you could say that this is nc. I mean, rather, we should avoid writing nc0 because then these are negative numbers. So we should be writing 1 plus, then this is n, and this is x. And then the next one is n into n minus 1 upon factorial 2 x square. And then n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 upon factorial 3 x cube. And then it goes up to infinity. So when this becomes 1 minus x, what happens here is 1 minus x raised to the power, and then only thing will change here is the wherever x's power is a basically odd number, and then you would be changing this, right? So this will in general change wherever your x is having, right? So 1 minus nx plus n into n minus 1 by factorial 2 into x square, and then it'll be having minus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 upon factorial 3 x raised to the power 3. And let's write one more, which is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3, and then upon factorial 4, and then whole raised to the power x raised to the power 4. And this will keep on going. So now we know the expansion of this, know the expansion of it. So we'll just write this down. So this is 1 minus t raised to the power 6, 4 raised to the power 3. So this will be 3c0. And then the next one will be, let's say, plus 3c1 into minus t raised to the power 6, right? Minus t raised to the power 6 plus 3c2 minus t raised to the power 6 whole squared, and then plus 3c3 minus t raised to the power 6 whole cube. So this is what is your first expression. The next expression, as we have seen, this is 1 minus x raised to the power n. So you could write all this, which is 1 minus, basically you could write 1 minus 3x, and then you could write this as the other one. You could just keep writing this way. So you just have to put the numbers as they're appearing. So you could write this as 1 minus 3x or whichever you want to write, as in, like, you could also write it as this fashion. So which is 1 plus, and then we will write this as minus 3 and then into minus t. This is how we will be writing. And I'm using this expression itself plus n into n minus 1, which is minus 3 into minus 4 upon factorial 2, and then minus t whole squared, and then minus 3 into minus 4 into minus 5. So this is, yeah, minus 5 upon factorial 3, and then minus t whole to the power 3, and then plus minus 3 into minus 4 into minus 5 into minus 6 upon factorial 4 into minus t whole raised to the power minus t raised to the power whatever we want to write, minus t raised to the power 4, and then it will keep on going. So I just stopped here because you could see here that what is happening. Now you look at here and then see you want only t raised to the power 4. So if I multiply this 3c0 with this entire quantity, I'll get t raised to the power 4 here. But if I pick up any other thing over here, because 3c1 into t raised to the power 6 or anything, they will be all greater than t raised to the power 4. So only thing which will be giving you t raised to the power 4 is this multiplied by this whole thing, right? So finally what you have got, you just want the coefficient, right? So then 3c0 and this entire thing will become plus. So you could write it as 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. And this you could write it as 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And then that's it. Then you will look at what you're getting here. So 3 into 2 will be gone here. 4 into 4 will be gone here. 3c0 will be 1 and 3 into 5 will be 15. So your 15 will be your basically answer over here, right? So this is the way you could do it. All right. So, all right. If you have any question, do ask me in the comment section below and I'll be really happy to answer your queries. Thank you so much for watching this video.